letting this happen?
Hey lovelies, it's Gretchen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm upset with myself that I'm making this video because you'd think I'd learn from the first time this happened. Apparently not. Those of you who have been around the channel for a while know that I used to do a bunch of piercing content way back in the day. I've kind of gravitated away from it. It's not entirely gone. Like, I still love piercings and stuff like that. It's just not my like focus anymore. But something that I had been dealing with my entire YouTube career were my nostril piercings. And what do I mean by that? Constant comments from people saying, your nostril piercings aren't even. They're uneven. Have you noticed that they're uneven? Your nostril piercings, they don't line up. They're not symmetrical. Normally, comments on the internet don't get to me. I just delete and move on, but it would get to a point where I was like, fine, if it's that bad, let me just take one of them out. So I took the one out that I thought, like, I kept the one that I liked its position more. So I took one out, which was originally this one, which was the first one I ever got done. So the first one I ever got done was my right nostril. And then I got my left one. And then people were saying it was uneven. So I took my right nostril out because I didn't like its position compared to my left nostril. So then fast forward a while. How long was it? I thought, you know, once it's healed, I'll get it redone. It took like 2 years to almost 2 years to finally get it redone. Just things kept coming up, and then it wasn't 6 months. So I finally got my right nostril redone back in October of 2023. And everything was great. Fantastic. Like, it still looks like it's fine, right? It's not. My nostril piercings are not only uneven, again, but it's even worse now than it was the first time. Honestly, probably could have gotten away with it where it was the first time. Nope, it's worse this time. I don't know what to do now. This is just a venting video. What do I do at this point? Cause like, I still love the double nostril look and I still have my heart set on wearing like a little nose chain. But the problem is when I look at like, I'll show y'all in a minute just how uneven it is, because it is hard to tell when I have a stud in this one and then a hoop in this one. It's a little difficult to see. Like, when I put a stud in this one, you will see just how different they are and how uneven they are. But the problem is, I still like this position more than this one. But I feel like I can't get this pierced a third time. I just can't. That's so much scar tissue, so many holes in one nostril. Don't anyone get weird about that. So it's like, what do I do? Do I just give it up? Like, my mom suggested, she's like, why not take both out and just have your septum and your philtrum? And I'm like, not a bad idea, but I do really like my nostril piercing. Do I just give up on the whole idea of having the double nostril and the chain ever? Do I take both out and then maybe just pierce it a little bit higher and get like that high nostril look? What do I do at this point? Because I really don't think it is in the best interest of my nose to re-pierce this one for a third time. I guess I'm just looking for opinions, thoughts on the matter. What do I do at this point? How do people get even nostril piercings? Do I need to find a different shop at this point? Because the thing is, even though the first time I got my nostril piercing, like the first one that I got was my right one. So let's say I got my right one done at shop A, got my left one done at shop B. I liked this one more, so I took shop A's out. Finally went back to shop B that did this one to get this one. Shop B hasn't been able to line them up either time, even though I ended up liking the placement of this one more. Like, at that point, it's telling me that I should go find a different shop, right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe my anatomy is just messed up. Anyway, y'all are probably like, can you just be quiet and show us what they look like? Because it's kind of hard to tell with a hoop and a stud, you know? So I'm going to. Now, I am going to have to change the stone of this one just so I can give you, like, so that it's the exact same jewelry in either piercing. Let me see if I can undo this one. I will say it's a little bit of a pain once I have makeup on, because then I feel like I'm just like smearing my makeup everywhere. Now, let me see if I can figure out. Because the problem is with these segment ring hoops, the segment and the hinge look very similar. So it's like, I don't want to pull on the wrong one. I think that's the hinge. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. I did it. All right, let's see if I can get this bad boy in. Why are nostril piercings so hard to do? After much struggle and the loss of a piece of jewelry that I'll have to look for later, I have finally gotten the two studs in. They are the exact same jewelry. Like, the same top part, the same innards. It is the same. Can you see the unevenness? Let me zoom you in. When I tell you it's worse than the first time, I mean it. It's worse than the first time. So what do I do at this point? Do I take this one out and just say forget it? Do I leave this one in, take this one out, and then repierce that one, and then I just have scar tissue all over the place? What do I do? What do I do? Do I take out both and just say nostril piercings apparently aren't for me? There's no way around the fact that those are uneven. Do I keep them and then just keep a hoop in one and then a stud in the other? And then that way it's a little harder to tell that they're uneven? How am I in this predicament again? But even worse. When I first discovered how uneven they were, I cried about it. I did. I got a little good cry out of how uneven they are. You know, you'd think I would have learned the first time. Nope. So yeah, like I can't even look at this for too long because it's upsetting. You know, I don't know if, even though I like the look of this one, is this one the more correct one? Which one is like anatomically correct for placement? And I guess it should matter on, you know, what I like look-wise. But which one? What would you all do? Tell me in the comments below. If you were me, this one hasn't been repierced. This is the one and only that has been in this nostril. This is now the second time. So like, you can still see where it originally was pierced. I'm coming back in. You can still kind of see it. It's directly above it. Can you see the little indentation? I don't know if you can or not. In my mirror, I can see it, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So like, look at that. How am I here again? So yeah, fun times, right? So I'm gonna swap these back now because I hate looking at them. I do. I hate it. Now that we're back in a happy place, except for this nostril is now pissed off. Did I change them a little bit too early? Probably, but you know what? Do as I say, not as I do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you were me, what would you do? I really love the look of the double nostril piercing, and I love the look of a nose chain, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what you would do if you were me. Just throw out some ideas. Anyway, that is it for this video. I don't know exactly what this video was, but it was just a little venting session, and I figure y'all would be able to help me. If you enjoyed it, my pain and suffering, I have questions, but the least you could do is give it a big ol' thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there, hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, and hopefully it's not something like this. Bye, lovelies. I don't know how I'm here again though. Like seriously, how am I in this predicament again? How?